It is Sunday, October 4th, and this is your tropical update. We've got some major developments in the Caribbean Sea and in the Gulf of Mexico. First off, let's cross off those two disturbances because they will be dissipating out. And what we need to focus on here is, first off, potential tropical cyclone 26. The storm is expected to first strengthen into a tropical depression, become fully tropical, and then it will make landfall somewhere in the western tip of Cuba, possibly as a hurricane. Currently, hurricane watches and tropical storm watches are in effect, with tropical storm warnings in effect for other areas. 2 a.m. Wednesday, the storm is expected to become a hurricane, and then 2 p.m. Friday, 5 days from now, the storm makes landfall in southeastern Louisiana as a 100-mile-per-hour Category 2 hurricane. Obviously, the storm could get much stronger than that between now and then. It's going to be spending plenty of time over the warm waters of the Gulf. So let's take a look at the arrival time for the tropical storm force winds. Earliest to reasonable, kind of as a deadline to get your preparations done. So as far as Cuba, we're looking at anywhere between Monday and Tuesday morning. And then for much of the Gulf Coast, it's Wednesday evening is when you need to have your preparations done. And Thursday conditions will rapidly go downhill as the storm approaches, and then we will likely see a landfall Friday night. If you go just a little bit to the west of potential tropical cyclone 26, you find Tropical Storm Gamma, which currently has 60-mile-per-hour winds. It's located just to the north of the Yucatan Peninsula, where it made landfall just over 24 hours ago. There's the track, and we're seeing now that curve towards the north that I was kind of hinting at yesterday. It kind of makes almost like a V-shaped turn there. It'll be more of a curve, obviously. But that's what we're looking at. We're looking at potentially now serious impacts to southern Texas. We'll just have to see exactly where. So double trouble for the Gulf Coast. We have potential tropical cyclone 26, which will likely become a Category 2 hurricane. And then we also have Tropical Storm Gamma, which also could be a hurricane by the time it makes its way up to the Texas coast. In the Eastern Pacific, we have those two disturbances, which I touched on earlier. Not going to go over them again. Hurricane Marie is still just barely a hurricane. Hurricane force winds surround it a little bit to the north of the center, and then it's got a pretty symmetrical tropical storm force wind field around it. By Wednesday morning, the storm is expected to become a remnant low, and the final advisory will likely be issued. Nothing going on in the Central Pacific Basin, so with that concludes your tropical update. Please like the video down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter and Parler, get you a t-shirt, coffee mug, hoodie, or any other rich and nice. Link for the online store is down in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay safe if you're in the path of Tropical Storm Gamma or potential Tropical Cyclone 26.